guys, how are you today? Bitcoin Kid here. Today is February 15, 2021. All right, so Bitcoin up $48,706 after a dip we had yesterday of 44,768. So we see a nice pullback. That was a lot of the whales gobbling back up. The Bitcoin as it went down to about 40, it was like 44, 45,000. I think it was 45,000, excuse me. Gobbled it back up to over 48,000. So that was good to see that. So we're seeing that like we have like a support level like around 47,000. So we're back up above that. So we could probably start seeing a Bitcoin that could potentially go up to over 52,000. Now, in worldwide news, we see one of the second richest men of Mexico, Ricardo Salvio's Peligo, with a combined fortune estimated of $13.2 billion, has revealed that he invested one-tenth of his entire portfolio of liquid assets is being held in Bitcoin. So that's unbelievable. He's right behind Carlos Slim. So hopefully maybe this will put him, above Carlos Slim once his money starts going up in Bitcoin. All right. Other news: Anthony Scaramucci. He's a Skybridge Capital's founder. Has a big stake in Bitcoin. He said that even though Bitcoin is volatile and you need to have a stomach for it, okay, because we see that, and basically he was, as Bitcoin jumps up, 3 or 4 grand, it goes down. Same thing he's referring to back in 2017 when Bitcoin went all the way up to 20,000 and then dropped, 2017 went up to 20,000 and dropped down to about 4,000. So that's what he's talking about. Referring also to 50 to 80% dips. So we've seen that, but we have a lot of institutional funding, investing now that that's obviously we're seeing it hold. It's not like 2017 again, where it was just more retail customers, investing. Now we have institutions that are investing as well. But he also said that if you had taken $1 and you invested 99 cents in the stock market and you took 1 penny as well, and over the last 10 years, that you would have seen that Bitcoin penny would have outperformed that $1 or 99-cent investment in the stock market over the last 10 years. So you can definitely make money. So the more likely trajectory that he's saying is that people can make more money in Bitcoin. And he said that the more demand for Bitcoin than supply, you're going to see the price going up. So that's very true. You've probably heard that in the past there's only going to be about 21 million Bitcoins that are going to be mined, and that we've only got about 18 million, 21,000 Bitcoin, and right now they have mined 18.5 million. But out of that 18.5 million, they estimate like 4 to 5 million would have been lost, like in computers, or the files have been corrupted. People just don't remember their passcodes or keys, and the rest is a larger percentage are being hodled in cold storage wallets. So really, what we're trading is maybe about 4 to 5 million in coins on all these exchanges. So as we're going to see, as Bitcoin starts, the miners start, mining almost all the coins, you're going to get that supply and demand effect, and that's really going to drive the markets up. Ari Paul, the CIO of Blockchain Capital, he tweeted that we're probably right now entering a brief minor correction, and that's kind of what we saw, how it went down to 45,000, but we're still in the midst of a violent bull run that will again soon be even more violent, whatever that means. I mean, I'm thinking of a bull run. It's the Bitcoin price is going up, so I mean, violent. Hopefully that that's in a good way. Go up to 60,000. I don't care how violent it is, but as long as it's going up, right? Okay. So again, he's saying that more institutions may follow the lead of Tesla as they diversify their cash holdings into Bitcoin. So again, this is more good news for Bitcoin holders, as we can see that the prices keeps going up and up and up. because more institutions are putting their money in, and they are starting to see that it's definitely a good store of value, and then hopefully, I'm not sure if it's going to become a currency at one point, but right now it's a store of value, and it is competing with gold as well. So that's really good news. Okay, so anyways, back to Ethereum. We saw a dip yesterday, but it's back up. Dip went to $1,659. It's back to $1,815. Mark Cuban is bullish on Ethereum. He's saying that it is outperforming Bitcoin this cycle and providing even a greater return on investment, and that's kind of why I'm really bullish on Ethereum. I did convert practically like 95% of whatever I had in Bitcoin into Ethereum because I'm trying to go off, get at least 2 ETH coins. So right now I have I think 1.4, 1.5 ETH coin. I did buy some yesterday when it took a dip. Again, I'm trying to get the 2 coins. Again, the master plan is to own a Bitcoin, but instead of just putting the money into Bitcoin, I did that initially. But what I'm doing now on CoinBase is I had invested most of the money in Ethereum, but a lot of it was invested in the smaller coins. So as those smaller coins go up, I was technically like converting the profits from those smaller coins into Ethereum and into Bitcoin. So eventually, like if Ethereum, like what they're predicting, they were saying around the 14th, 15th, hopefully we get that 2K $2,500 Ethereum. Hopefully, if I have 2 coins by then, I will sell one of them, or most of, a large portion of one, keep the other one, and diversify into smaller coins and allow those to grow. If they get, they have possibilities of 2xing, 3xing, 10xing, and continue to buy more ETH, and then continue to, also convert it also to Bitcoin as that goes up. Because right now, if you had a 1 ETH coin, they're predicting it can go to 2,500, next 5,000, next 10,000, to the next 30,000, all within this year. So if it is outperforming Bitcoin right now, and you have 1 ETH coin and it gets to 30,000, maybe Bitcoin is $70,000 at that point. I'm not sure, but let's say your ETH coin does go to 30,000. That 1 coin that you had, would have, 7x, 8x turned into 30,000. And then at that point, you could have, or actually, that would be 10x would be 20,000, like 15x would be 30,000. And then you can flip that coin into buying a Bitcoin. Hopefully it's, the Bitcoin would be 60,000. You can have half a Bitcoin. And that would be amazing, because right now, what I have holding, I have like a 0.05% of a Bitcoin, right? Or 5%, let's put it that way, 5% of a Bitcoin right now, if I did convert everything over to Ethereum. So, I mean, it's better than nothing, but how great would that be if you now have half a Bitcoin, right? That would be amazing, because as Bitcoin goes up in value, let's say it does hit that 100,000, 200,000, 300, $1 million mark, and you have half a Bitcoin, guess what? You got $500,000, right? So anyways, that being said, we're definitely looking into the future and how Bitcoin is definitely going to rise, and we're excited. We're excited for that. And again, Mark Cuban, basically what he was saying, that the reason why he believes that Bitcoin is a great store of value, but then Ethereum has more applications that can be used for practical purposes, like to sell items such as art, music, photos, online through tokenization, right? So again, hopefully we're going to see Ethereum break through the 2K barrier, and hopefully very soon to the 2,500 and the $5,000 mark. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you in a little bit what I'm doing on my exchange and my portfolio, and how I kind of converted, because we did see that huge dip yesterday, and I kind of converted everything while Ethereum was low to try to monetize on that dip. So hopefully, when it goes up, I can get closer and closer to that 2 ETH. All right, guys, stay tuned. Thank you. Guys, all right, so we are here in Coinbase, and let's kind of go over some pricing. Bitcoin 48,700, Ethereum's going up 1,822. We got Cardano 87 cents, Polkadot 28.90, XRP 58 cents, Litecoin going up $219, Bitcoin Cash $751, Chainlink $34, XLM 54 cents, Dogecoin down. Well, it's up, but it's down from where it was before, 8 cents. Uniswap going up 21.39. Aave $490. EOS 502. That's gone up. It was like 3 something the other day. That's definitely gone up. VeChain, look into this one. VeChain, this one's going up as well. Synthetics network token, I really like this one. Basically, it's built on the Ethereum platform. What this is going to allow to do is allow other countries to be able to buy or invest in US stocks, because right now in a lot of countries, like in China, it's illegal to buy US stocks. So for example, like the Chinese, they can't buy Tesla. But with this, what it's going to do, it's going to like create some kind of platform where they can buy some kind of paper stock built off this coin, and they will be able to invest it, and it will be legal. So it's basically like kind of like a duplicate stock, I guess, or I don't know how exactly that works, but that's basically what this is going to be doing. So definitely look into that, because imagine, 2 billion Chinese, or how many Chinese are, or plus, other people where, if it's, not legal to trade in US stocks, will be able to. So definitely look into that. Synthetics, that's great. Dash going up 260. Maker 2,547. Algorand, that's down. It was like $1.80. Some of these, like Sushi Swap and Pancake Swap, you can't do this in crypto, in Coinbase. You have to do it in crypto.com. Right here at crypto.com. I have a link if you want to download that. That's the only place where you can buy those. Okay, so let's take a look at my portfolio and let's see what I've been doing. Okay, so as you can see, I've got $2,397, and I have most of it right now in Ethereum. I have a little bit of Bitcoin Cash. But basically, if you're new to this channel, and what I was doing in the beginning was selling the profits of Bitcoin on Cash App, and just using that for daily expenses. But what I started realizing is that you can't do that all the time. I mean, there's different cycles with Bitcoin and the altcoins, and as it's going up, yes, you can profit out, that's great. But when it starts dipping and it's trading sideways, it's difficult to do that method. So what I started looking at was like the long run, like what exactly is my end goal here, right? My end goal is to become a millionaire, right, or close to it. And how am I going to get to that with minimal investment funds, capital, and what can I do? I get a lot of questions. A lot of people ask me, well, hey, I got $10, how do I make money off that? And I'm not saying that you couldn't make some money with $10 on Bitcoin, but let's say, for example, you invested $10 at Bitcoin right now at 49,000, let's call it 50,000. Bitcoin has to go to 100,000 for you to make $10 profit, right? For you to double your money. So it's a little difficult. So, and again, I'm in the same boat too. I was like, okay, how can I, get on board on this Bitcoin, because it keeps going up and up and up. And they're predicting, by the year 2025, Bitcoin could be $1 million or sooner. So how do I get aboard this train? How do I buy my ticket to get on that train so I can, ride it all the way through, right? Well, I started looking at the most second popular coin, which is Ethereum, right? So with Ethereum, I'm like, okay, great. Let me get into an Ethereum coin, because they're predicting that this coin could, 2x, 10x very soon. We could even see $27,000-$30,000 Ethereum maybe by October. So I'm like, oh, that would be great. I can get into one of those coins because it's a lot less expensive, right? I think it's like 1,800 right now. At the time when I started doing this, they were like at 1,100. I got into one at $1,000, so it was very affordable. As you can see, I kind of almost doubled my money. But I was like, okay, but how can I get more, right? Or what can I do to, to get 1 or 2 coins? Because even if I get 1 or 2 coins and Bitcoin goes up to 100 grand and this thing's only worth 20, I still haven't captured a whole Bitcoin, right? So I started looking at the smaller coins and started seeing like a lot of these smaller coins that are built on the Ethereum platform are 5x, 2xing, 5xing, 10xing. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Like if I would have put $100 in Cardano when it was 25 cents, right? And it went up to $1, that 4x, I could have made 400. Or what if I would have put $1,000 or $500 in a Cardano at the time? It would have I would have had $2,000. I could have bought a whole ETH. So that's where I started doing flipping coins, right? So I started looking at a lot of these other coins that are like 10xing, 2xing. For example, like Civic. This was like 27 cents like not too long ago, and we can see that this one, when I look, it's actually going back up again. Look, it was 22 cents. Like, when was this? What day was this? Let's see if I can see the date. Let's see if we can see the date here. Look at this. February. Look. Wow. February 10th, right? Like 5 days ago, it was 25 cents, and it hit an all-time high of, I believe it was like, let me see, what's the all-time high? 59 cents. Look at that. I mean, that's like a 2-3x, right? Now it's back down to 50 cents again. But what if you had put in $100 that you had there? Well, guess what? Now you'd have $200. You're that much closer to having, to getting an ETH that's more affordable at this time, and that ETH can potentially outperform Bitcoin, which could, double, triple, quadruple your money, then allowing you to potentially buy more of Bitcoin, right? Okay, I'd rather, when Bitcoin gets to $1 million, I would rather have a half a Bitcoin and have $500,000, right? Instead of right now, if I converted everything over, I would have basically like a 0.05% of a Bitcoin, right? Which would still be good, but right, you'd like to see more gains, right? So that's where I started getting into the flipping these coins. And the reason why I like Coinbase is because you can literally, let me kind of show you, once you have purchased, like whatever coin you want, you can put into Ethereum or Bitcoin. Let's say, for example, like Bitcoin Cash, right? So if I decided, hey, you know what, I want to sell this Bitcoin Cash because it's going up in value, or I can just convert the profit over. So let's say, for example, I would click trade here, okay? And look, I can sell it and that would charge me a fee, or I can just convert it with 0 fee or little to fee. So let's say I just wanted to convert $1, okay? I can convert it to Bitcoin, I can convert it to Ethereum. Let's say, for example, Ethereum, and I could preview, you click preview convert, and there's basically like very little, there's either no fees or very little fees, but you got double check. Look, yeah, Coinbase fee, see 0. So I can convert this. Sometimes if you convert from ETH to other coins, there's fees. You got to double check, but make sure you always check. But look, I can convert just the profit or the whole coin without having to sell, so that's going to eliminate a lot of fees. So that's what's really great about Coinbase. And if you don't have a Coinbase account, you can definitely look into my link and you'll find a referral code there, okay? But that's what I really like about Coinbase. I can move coins, convert one to another without having getting any fees from doing so. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing, guys. Flipping from these smaller coins into Ethereum. Hopefully Ethereum pops, and then eventually hopefully the Ethereum could 10x, and then I can flip 1 or 2 coins over into capturing a whole Bitcoin. All right, guys, thanks again. If you have any questions or comments, please you can submit them there right under the video. If you have a question, you can reach out to me on Instagram at BitcoinKidUSA. Definitely, if you like this video, please like. Thanks for the subs. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That really helps out the channel. All right, guys, thanks again, and let's flip these coins. Have a great day.